Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Move at me, you move with caution. 512, she bought from Austin. Watching Family, got no way to pause it. Heard the voicemail and she done lost it. Hear the silence, hear the water from the faucet. 1, 2, 3, we lasted longer than an auction. Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it. Time to fill up the wood with narcotics. Yeah, I'm up in the trees if you need me. Yeah, back up in the game, go for a 3-P. Yeah, back up off the game and we need 3 feet. While I mix up the magic Houdini. I'm in the night. I'm in the night. I'm in the night. I'm in the night. Yeah, rapping the night. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my prime. Yeah, we in the grind. Bringing it down. I just like Houston. Ooh, yeah. Meet me at traffic spot. Yeah, we got a bag. Yeah, yeah. We got a pit stop. Yeah, I get the dreadlock. Yeah, I'm the bend block. Yeah, I'm in that rich spot. Yeah, you in the bed spot. Ooh, I felt like the only one. They calling me dead stop. Hey, these niggas be holding their tongue. Damn, saying a lot. Hey, I'm in the bloody spot. I'm in the bloody spot. I'm in the day spot. I'm in the bloody spot. I'm in the trap. I'm in the back. I'm in the berry spot. Got a little dirty dot. She come with a dirty spot. Come with a dirty pot. I need the dirty with pop. I need the bitty with pop. All of my bitches with pop.
All right, folks, welcome to the live stream. It's time we cover sports talk today. It's week 13. It's week 13, folks. So let's get into it. I know I'm going to do this a little bit before all the games start because there's a Big 12 slate that starts this week. But let's go through the college football rankings. We got number 1 Oregon, number 2 Ohio State, Texas at number 3, number 4 Penn State, Indiana number 5, Notre Dame is at number 6, Alabama is at number 7, Miami is at number 8, Ole Miss is at 9, Georgia 10, and Tennessee 11. Boise State is at 12, SMU is at 13, BYU is at 14, Texas A&M is at number 15, Colorado number 16, Clemson at number 17, South Carolina at number 18, Army at 19, 20, Tulane. We got some newcomers here. Number 21, Arizona State, Iowa State, Missouri still ranked for some reason. Number 23, and UNLV. Number 24 in Illinois is last at number 25. Now, let's get into the full slate of games here we got coming up this Saturday. There's no Friday games this week, so the big one right here is College Game Day right now is Indiana and Ohio State. I hope Indiana wins this game, but I also want Indiana to lose this game because Tennessee might have a road to the playoffs if possible, but who knows? But one of these teams is going to lose. It's either going to be Ohio State or Indiana, but I hope Indiana wins it out. I'm going for Indiana. Next one, we have Wake Forest and Miami. I hope Miami wins it. They're on the road to the playoffs. They got to fight to survive, and I hope Miami wins it. And we got Ole Miss and Florida. Ole Miss and Florida are playing with something to lose, but Ole Miss is playing with something to win because they want to get to the playoffs. They might have to win this game against Florida. So I'm going with Florida beating Ole Miss, maybe, and it's at the Swamp, so it's going to be a hostile environment for them. And we got SMU versus Virginia. These teams are playing, well, SMU is playing for something to win here against Virginia. Virginia's playing with nothing to lose. Give me SMU. And then we got Illinois and Rutgers. They're playing with nothing to lose. Both these teams are. And Massachusetts and Georgia, we all know who's going to win. It's going to be Georgia who's going to win against Massachusetts. They got an easy one. Tennessee has an easy one at 1 p.m. We have UTEP and Tennessee. Tennessee is probably going to beat UTEP. They're 2-8, so I haven't watched UTEP play, but I've never heard of them before, but they're kind of a newcomer, I guess, into the college football world, I guess, because I've never heard of them before. But they're in a group. I think it's like Mountain West or something like that, or All American, or they're somewhere on the college football list. But anyway, next is Kentucky and Texas. Give me Texas. Texas is playing with something to win here. They need to win against Kentucky. Kentucky might get a loss here again against Texas because I'm pulling in for Texas. Minnesota and Penn State. Penn State's playing with something to win here. Miami, if Minnesota, no, not Miami. If Minnesota can pull an upset against Penn State, it'll be something. Next, give me BYU and Arizona State. Now, BYU is playing with something to win here. They need a win against Arizona State. And Colorado is playing with something to win, I guess, against Kansas. Kansas playing with nothing to lose. Give me Kansas. The Citadel and Clemson. Now, Clemson is trying to prove themselves too. Now, they're trying to get their way into the playoffs, but they're 8-2, so they're trying to play with whatever to win here against the Citadel. We have Wofford and South Carolina. They got an easy one. Some teams got easy teams to go against today. South Carolina is playing with nothing to lose because they're not in the playoffs. They're roads out. Missouri's playing with nothing to lose against Mississippi State. And Army and Notre Dame. Notre Dame's playing with something to win here. They need a win against Army, but Army is undefeated currently. And they could win and pull up an upset against Notre Dame. So it could go either way. So Boise State and Wyoming. Give me Boise State. And then Alabama, 7:30 is at Oklahoma. Norman, Oklahoma. So it's going to be either one. Texas A&M is playing with nothing to lose against Auburn. Auburn's playing with nothing to lose. And we got Iowa State and Utah. Give me Texas A&M against Auburn, and give me Alabama to win against Oklahoma. Unless Oklahoma pulls an upset, then it would be. But Iowa State and Utah, they're playing with nothing to lose. Utah's road to the playoffs is pretty much destroyed at this point, I guess, and Iowa State's chances of getting in are slim because they're 8-2. So, yeah, that's your. Oh, there was a Friday game, but UNLV won against San Jose State. So there was a Friday slate game. Never mind. But anyway, that game's done. But 27-16. And also a little bit of an update of high school football. Anderson County will be continuing the playoffs because they beat Greenville again this year. So they get to move up in the playoffs. And I hope they do well, and I hope they win the championship and go at it again. Because it'll be something to watch AC win. And plus, if you don't know what Anderson County High School is, it's where I graduated from. And I hope they have a good playoff win, and that they deserve it. They played their hearts out against Greenville. Greenville played their best too, and it was a tied game. Like in 2 quarters, it was tied. But that wraps it up for Sports Talk episode 13 of your outlook for week 13. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna watch some college football that's coming up soon. So you probably won't see me do a halftime report, but this is just some of your coverage. DX fan number 1 couldn't join me this week because he's been busy throughout the week and stuff. So it's just me this time, giving you guys a little bit of an outlook of what to expect in the college football world. So this is that episode of Sports Talk is week 13, episode 13, And also shout out for me for getting 888 subscribers. And I hope the show grows for Sports Talk. And shout out to LTM Vlogs, Editorials and Vlogs, and Lindsay Zoo and Rescue, Powerhouse Nation Wrestling, Silver Bell Show, and DX Fan #1 on YouTube. And also, that's it for this one, folks. So thank you all for watching. And that's it for this one.